The Masons constructed two structures. One was a very large building for the adults, and the other was a smaller building for the orphan children. Unfortunately, by 1928, not even 2 years after the orphanage opened, the children's building was closed due to the incompatibility of the two groups. Those orphan children were then relocated to families outside of the lodge. From 1989 to 1999, the Masons built two new apartment complexes next door to the lodge and relocated the residents. It was then that the McMenamin brothers acquired the property, renovated the buildings, and by the year 2000, they opened it as a hotel and named it McMenamins Grand Lodge. The hotel includes restaurants and bars, as well as a spa, movie theater, and rooms for private events, including the smaller building, which is now known as the Children's Cottage. The grounds of the Grand Lodge are exceptional. The hotel and the Children's Cottage give off a very welcoming aura. Although many find the decor beautiful, there are some that find the decor more on the creepy side. For example, it's not every day that you find exposed pipes decorated with faces. Personally, I think the hotel gives off a very comforting and relaxing atmosphere. However, there are those that do not care for its darkened lights and unique artwork. In a nutshell, it could be safe to say that the whole atmosphere definitely enhances one's perception that the buildings are indeed haunted. During the hotel's early years, guests as well as some employees began reporting paranormal activity in both buildings. Many stories were written down on hotel stationery, notebook paper, and even scratch paper, and collected by the hotel staff. To this very day, the written reporting of ghostly activity continues. For the exchange of your identification card, you can view these soon-to-be historical documents, which are kept in a binder at the front desk. There is a pattern of ghostly activity that is unique to the Grand Lodge, such as your feet being touched while you are sleeping. Another pattern that some guests of the Grand Lodge seem to have in common are the sightings of one or possibly two different little girls. The following are additional excerpts from a number of guests and visitors to the hotel. Employees and contractors are not immune to the ghostly activity at the Grand Lodge. Employees have reported their own experiences as well. In addition, renovating a structure that once housed people may in fact stir up some unwanted activity. This apparently happened during the original renovation when a worker found tiny chips of rocks on a table with the words "Leave" spelled out. The worker did not know if it had been a prank or if it had a more sinister explanation behind it. You can find the McMenamins Grand Lodge in Forest Grove, Oregon. I will now leave you with a quote from one guest who wrote, "I concur, this place is visited by the dead. Enjoy your stay."